Hey, what's going on, guys? Today I'm going to be showing you how to talk in different languages in Windows 10, or not talk, but type. This has there's a bunch of different languages that you have Windows has to install, and they all work differently. Some have their own properties, like but some of them are simpler, like Russian, for example. Russian just changes your keyboard to a Russian keyboard, so you type. There's nothing special to it. Japanese has these weird settings here that I don't know how to use, so I'm just going to remove Japanese. And you get all this cool stuff. But there's one language that is by far superior to all the others that you should download, and it is Chinese. Now, why Chinese? And you may assume, well, okay, Chinese, yeah, you can type in characters, right? Well, it's not just that. You also get access to like 75 pre-made, really funny emojis. So I'm going to be teaching you how to download that specifically, and then you can mess around with all the other languages once you're done with watching this tutorial. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to type in Cortana over here. You're going to want to come in here and you're going to want to type in region. Now, there should be just this pops up. If there isn't, and it's something else, another program named region that you use a lot, what you can do is you can space settings. Then after that, this should pop up. If it doesn't, I don't know what to tell you. Click on it. Brings up this. Now, on the left side of your screen, you're going to want to click on language. Now, English should be the only language there. It's by default, that's the only language there. If you've never seen this menu before, this should be the only language there. It should say default app language, default input language, Windows display language, etc., etc. Now what you do is you click add a preferred language. Then you type in Chinese. And now there's all these different Chinese things. I'm just going to go with simplified Chinese. Now, do not check set as my display language. You can do install language pack, speech recognition, handwriting. You can do all these. You never know if you're going to need it in the future, so I'd recommend it. It's only 39 megabytes anyway. If you don't have 39 megabytes of disk space, you need to be cleaning up your disk. Install, and now this is going to appear. It's going to be blue bars, it's going to be options, and the only way this is going to work is if you wait for the blue bar to load. So, just wait. You can go do something else like watch YouTube or whatever, and I'll see you in a few seconds. So, now this is going to be, once the language pack is installed, the blue bar is going to go away. It's just going to say language pack installed. English should be on top, default app language, default input language, Windows display language. If it's not, I don't know what to tell you. Going to have to do some Google research to get that sorted out. Now, what you can do is you click options, and it's still downloading, so it's actually not totally done. I don't know why it said it's done. That's weird, but you can add different keyboards here, like if you have something else besides the standard QWERTY, ASDF loadout, get this regional format. I wouldn't recommend messing with any of that. This is all very specific and situational stuff. But now what you can do is you can type in any program, like you get this untitled document. I'm going to use Google Docs here. Question is how do you access the Chinese? Bottom right corner, you'll see this thing called English. Now, if you click Windows key and space, it brings you this, and you can kind of, bam. It does it to the alternate one, so if you only have two, you can just quickly, bam, now I'm Chinese. Bam, now I'm English. Bam, now I'm Chinese. Now, how do you use it? Quick disclaimer here, this is not a translator. You cannot type in tomorrow and it actually be the character for tomorrow. See if this is how it actually worked. See, because as you can see, what happens is it puts these random apostrophes everywhere. If it actually was a translator, it would have Tian. Tian. There you go. So that's exactly how you use it. You type on your keyboard the pinyin, like I'm going to do ni, which means you. You press space. You can press space again to add another space if you really want. I'm going to do which is hungry. But quick disclaimer again, you can do the capital letters. You can start your words with capital letters if you don't want them to be translated. So I'm going to do like not. Oop. All of a sudden my Chinese. Oops, I accidentally did this. This is another thing you can do really quickly in order to switch in between English and Chinese and not have to actually press your Windows key. You can just click on this little option. This means that the Chinese is now activated. Click this and it looks like that. That means it's not activated. And this is how you access the emojis. Again, also, you can do, you can do any letter. Oop. On mode. I'm going to type in A. Click on this emoji icon, and you get these really good emojis that you can use anywhere. Because it's Microsoft, and like everything uses Microsoft databases. So yeah, this is really cool. This is why the Chinese language is superior. You also get these default things, and these default characters is also really useful for Google Docs, because if you've ever used Google Docs before, you'd have to, go into the special insert and then special characters. The problem is that it sometimes changes your stuff to Chinese. But other than that, yeah, need the Ponyo. It works fine. That's how you do Chinese. And you can do this with any other language, Japanese. The things with some languages is they have special tweaks besides just, clicking this or, clicking this. So, for other languages, you're going to want to mess around with. Anyways, like, subscribe. That's how you add Chinese to your keyboard. Have a nice day. Oh, also join my Discord server.